There's 7 major electrolytes that impact things like heart rhythm, nerve function, hydration, and other things. One of them is potassium. Now, maybe you've always thought you could just eat a banana and you'll get your potassium. Don't eat that one. And really, don't eat these ones either, because see all that brown? That's how my wife likes them. I like them yellow. Anywho, but did you know that the recommended daily intake for potassium is about 4,700 milligrams per day, and a banana has 300 to 400 milligrams. So you'd have to eat like 3, 6, 9. I don't know, like 15 bananas or something. But I've got a little tip for you to help aid in hitting your potassium. Now, you still want to get most of your potassium from food sources, but this little guy called No Salt, it is a salt substitute, and it has no salt. It is 100% potassium, where's the label, 0 calories, and it's got 690 milligrams of potassium in a 1/4 teaspoon. Now again, I wouldn't recommend hitting your full day of potassium with this. You still want to get it from food sources. And if you're eating things like baked potatoes, avocados, obviously bananas, yogurt, there's potassium in lots of other things, but most sources are going to be close to about what a banana is, or maybe a little bit more. And in my experience, I'm typically under on potassium. So I just throw a 1/4 teaspoon of that into my water each morning, gulp that down. There you go, 690 milligrams, start the day off right. I do also do 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt in there as well. Sodium is another one of the major electrolytes, and potassium and sodium work together, but I usually get a lot more sodium in a day than I probably need, and so I don't put quite as much of that. Hopefully this helps you out. That's really cheap, that's why I also use that. If you look on Amazon, it's like $5, and it's a lot of servings. I forget how many it said, 239 servings. So a lot of servings in that, and it's only $5. You can get potassium supplements, however, they're typically more expensive, and this is just the way I do it, so I figured I would share it with you. Not a right or wrong way, but this is just the way I do it, and thought you might like to know. All right, go get yourself some no salt, or eat a couple bananas, and eat a few bananas. It's the combo, not one or the other. Supplement is to help because you get it.